While family mediation is a voluntary and confidential, and these two words are very important, voluntary and confidential process, where a neutral professional that we call family mediator helps couple with children or without children resolve conflicts related to separation or divorce. The family mediator doesn't impose decisions, but facilitates interest based negotiation between parents or couples, ensuring that both parties can express their needs and priorities. The subjects that we can discuss in family mediation process are parenting responsibilities, and this means like decisions that you have to take about schooling, healthcare, travel. You can also talk about financial arrangements, child support, property division, and the goal finally is to reduce conflict, to promote cooperation, and allow families to maintain control over all decisions they have to take when they are processing a separation. And this is going to avoid to go to the court. But I would start before with a free information session on parenting after separation that is offered by the Quebec Ministry of Justice. So they can attend this free information session. It's online and it takes 2 hours and a half. And these sessions provides essential information about the impact of separation on children, the importance of cooperation between parents, and the available dispute resolution options that includes mediation. To find a qualified mediator, the parents or the couple, they should look for professionals who are accredited by recognized organizations. So only 6 professionals can be mediators: lawyers, notaries, psychologists, social workers, and you can find them in the website of each professional order. Or you can also find a mediator in the Quebec Association of Family Mediators, AMFQ, because here you can find all the professionals, all the mediators, even if they are lawyers or they are social worker or psychologists. So you can find the one that is close to you or who is specialized in something that you want to talk about that is most important for you. So you can find it there. If there is ongoing or serious family violence, mediation is generally not recommended because it can create safety risks and power imbalances. However, in Quebec, family mediators are required to screen for violence before starting the process, and this is very important. Most of family mediators are trained to identify safety risks between the parents before starting the process. They conduct a thorough risk assessment to determine whether mediation is appropriate or not. So, based on this evaluation, the mediator has several options. Even they refuse to offer family mediation because there are too high risks. So in this case, they should give all referrals to the family, to the couple, to individuals, so they can go get the best service for them. Or they can say, okay, we can go ahead with the family mediation process, but we are going to ensure the process can proceed safely, such as preventing parents from meeting in the waiting room or scheduling separate arrivals times, or even requiring each parent to commit to individual therapeutic follow-ups. So there are several clear safeguards that the mediator can make so he can go ahead with the family mediation process. Or the mediator can say, yes, we can go ahead with the mediation process because there are no risks, but we have to be alert all the time in the interviews because if there is sign of violence, we have to take measures to be sure about everybody. It's absolutely confidential, and everything that we discussed during the sessions, it stays private. And family mediators are bound by strict ethical rules. At the end, and only at the end of the process, the family mediator prepares a summary of the agreements reached, which is signed only by the mediator, not the parents. They don't sign this agreement. It's the mediator who is going to sign. This document is not automatically submitted to the court. To move forward legally, both parties must agree to use this summary to prepare a formal draft agreement. And this draft can be filed in court to obtain a judgment of matters such as child custody, child support, division of property, or even a complete divorce. Most cases require several sessions. Each session can last 1 to 2 hours. In Quebec, the process is designed to be efficient, but the exact duration depends on the complexity of the issues of the parents because they can have so many children, so many properties, or the conflict level can be so high or very, very low. So all this is going to tell us how long we are going to take. Sure, they can, and I love to do it, but it's not my choice. It's the parents' choice. So parents can say we would like our child come to meet you, and this is called child inclusive mediation. For a child to participate, they must be old enough, like not younger than 6 years old. They might have a development that allows them to express their emotions and their opinions. And not all the mediators are prepared to meet children. So maybe if you go with a mediator that is not prepared to do it, this one could refer you to another mediator who does. I do it, for example, and I'm trained to meet children in the process of family mediation. And the idea of meeting the children is not to make them choose between parents, but it's to give them a voice, to give them a safe and supportive space so they can share their feelings and their opinions. They often have valuable ideas and opinions that deserve to be heard. The family mediator helps the child express their perspective and then carefully conveys this feedback to the parents in a constructive way. But all this needs preparation, and the family mediator has to work on this preparation with the parents. And we can also help parents to prepare how they are going to announce the decision of separation to the children. This is part of our work too. Several parents don't use a mediation service because they are available to negotiate between them so they can do it right. But if parents choose not to use family mediation, or if mediation doesn't lead to an agreement, there are several other alternatives. For example, they can negotiate with the help of lawyers. So Each one have a lawyer, but lawyers, they are going to negotiate between them and they are going to avoid to go to the court because they are available to find agreements. Also, they can use the collaborative family law, where each parent works with a lawyer committed to a cooperative approach rather than litigation. They can also use settlement conference. These are facilitated by a judge, but in a less formal setting than a trial. So the judge is going to be more like a mediator for the parents, and he's going to try to find agreements between the parents. They can also use arbitration. This is a neutral third party makes binding decisions on disputed issues. Or they can simply go to the court and have a process in the court if all other options fail. So they are going to use this one, and then there is a judge who doesn't know your children who is going to take all decisions about your children. After concluding a co-parenting plan with any of these alternatives, parents can also seek co-parenting coaching. This service helps them implement their agreements effectively and supports the family's adaptation to its new reality. So it's like a must. After defining a co-parenting plan, we are going to look for help because we have difficulties to apply our plan. And then they can go look for a co-parenting coaching. Yes, in Quebec, the Ministry of Justice offers a subsidized family mediation program. It is important to clarify that 5 hours of mediation doesn't mean 5 separate sessions. It refers to 5 hours of the mediator's work, which includes interviews, phone calls, email exchange, drafting documents, and performing calculations. Eligibility depends on whether parents have dependent children. And this doesn't mean minor children. It also includes adult children who are still studying and financially dependent on their parents. This is very important because sometimes parents think, oh, my child is already 18, so I'm not responsible. Yes, you still are. So with dependent children, parents are entitled to 5 hours of mediation. Without dependent children, they receive 3 hours. If parents return after a court order or after using their initial hours to reach new agreements, the ministry funds an additional 2.5 hours. After these hours subsidized by the minister, mediators who participate in this program must charge the official government rate, and this is very important too, which is 130 per hour. Most mediators also charge 5 opening fees and applicable taxes. As mediator, I could talk as a long time about benefits of family mediation process. Today, I can tell you that for parents, the process is faster and much less costly than going to the court. It promotes cooperation and reduces conflict. So we work about communication, about co-parenting, about how to take decisions together. And it gives parents control over decisions rather than leaving them to a judge who doesn't know your children. It improves communication between parents. It brings flexible and tailored solutions that fit the family's unique needs because each family is unique. And when we separate, the family doesn't disappear. The family, it's going to change. It's to be a new family, but it's the same family for your children. So this family needs solutions that fits with you. It is a less adversarial process, preserving relationships and reducing stress. We are going to be more available to make decisions together. And also the confidentially, the this is very important because okay, this is happening here between us, and this is going to give us the liberty to the freedom to talk, to express, and navigate on several options before taking a decision. And this decision we are taking it together. Nobody is imposing a decision, and this is going to be easier to apply all the agreements because we are who decided. So we know this is the best for us and for our children. And let's talk about children. This reduced exposure to conflict. Parents can come to the mediator office, and then they can talk about all conflict subjects, and they won't do it anymore in front of the children. This is better for their well-being. This is an opportunity to have their voice heard. So they can come. Sometimes children say to the parents, because I say to the parents, tell the children that you are coming to mediation. And when they do, sometimes children say, I want to go too. I have something to say. So this is a great opportunity for children to talk about what they are feeling about the separation of their parents. And this is going to give them stability and predictability because mediation focuses on creating clear parenting plans. So parents, they can say to the children, okay, we decided this is going to be the schedule. This is going to be how we are going to work as parents for you. It gives security to your children. They are going to be less stressed during the transitions because transitions are stressful for children. So now you are going to know how to prepare them for these transitions. And they are going to have an environment that is more collaboratively, more with a better communication. It's a healthier environment for your children when you come to Mediator.